shit was going on all over Europe. All over Europe. And we had fascist ass media people over here who didn't want to show you that this was a whole big theft of all the wealth of Europe that was happening by the Zionists. And the Zionists, along with the Catholic Church, are the ones who pulled this shit off. They pulled it off. And they are all in cahoots with the American government. All these governments on the planet is nothing but conspirators. They don't do anything but conspire to come up with better methods of controlling the masses and the distraction of all the wealth from the masses all over the planet. All these European governments work together to establish nothing but large-scale racketeering and extortion and abuse of power. And that's all it's about. And they use violence as their number one tools. They use violence, ignorance, dissension, and religion and deprivation. It's the tools that they use to keep themselves where he could sit here and have this faggot-ass relationship with that pigeon after he's responsible for building concentration camps like this. Death camps where they work your ass to death and then kill you. And this is what our planet is consisting of at the hands of these white men. That's all they do. I'm talking about this is a diabolical blueprint of a layout of a camp that was designed just for the purpose of killing human beings off. And not even human beings. Just, what I'm saying to you is this. The human that the white man think of when he say human is the black people. But he don't call us that. He calls us niggas. And you can see the sun shooting fire right there. Look at this. That was amazing. See, this thing was posted in 2012. Look at this sun, how angry it is. Look at that. Look, see, she gonna get some ass. Let me show you what I'm talking about. She's angry. So upset about it all. Because, see, you white people think that you're not a part of the sun, but you are. You're just so disobedient and so ignorant that you don't understand that the love that the sun has for you. She didn't put you here, but she still recognizes you as a part of her because you are. She doesn't overlook you when she's bringing life sustainment to the earth. You still get your share. Even when she knows you're going to do everything you can to take it away from her original children, she still be generous to your ass. You know? And I mean, I just find it incredible. It's amazing that you people could be that. Now look at the sun. Look at it. Look at that. It's like a freaking burning arrow. Look at that. Then you know I'm coming to get that ass. You see it? I'm coming to get it. It's mine. Just sizzle, sizzle. Upset, I'm telling you. Look at this. This is a concentration death camp where they built these structures just for the sole purpose of murdering these people. This is the governments that run this planet. This is the diabolical evil they asses are. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They told you about the ones in Nazi and all over Germany. This stuff right here is over in Yugoslavia. They did it all over Europe. This was 1945 too. You can see the railroad tracks right there. Look at the sun saying, I seen it all. Look, here's the proof. Here's proof. It says, now listen, they want you to believe that the only people they did like this was black people because it was ordained by their God. But that's not true. You can see they destroyed the forest. Look, something happened there. A fire or something destroyed the forest. Do you see that? They're always doing something. Murder, murder, murder. All the time. All the damn time. Look at this. You can see there was camps here. Do you see? Look at it. This is what they do. This is what you can expect forever with them being in power and in control. This was 1945. Which was just about 80 years ago, and then right now here they is building more concentration camps. 80 years later, this is where they graduated to, building more freaking concentration camps. This is what they've become 80 years later, the same fucking monsters. The same monsters. Nothing changed. Let's build some more concentration camp and create some more mass murder where everybody worship our asses as God. Now look at it. This is what I'm showing you. The sun is saying, no, this is going to stop. See, she's tired of this. Look at this. This is what's going on right now. We was in Portland just a while ago, there was people that everybody was upset with because they was homeless and displaced and they collecting in big crowds like this. And then police coming around saying, you know, this unsanitary and this and that and move and woo woo woo. And here's the shit right here. Now it's here right in Portland, Oregon. One of the most well-off white cities supposed to be in America. But this bullshit was going on there last summer. This same tent shit right here. Except these people were forced with policemen and guns and everything to go here. The people here in Portland was forced out of their homes by policemen with guns. It's the same fucking thing. And so they all end up here anyway. And don't you think that they are not all coerced into one area by some type of sublime suggestion so everybody could be watched and observed? And so when we want to come get your ass, we know where you at. But see, they dealing with white people. And that's the reason why they didn't end their ass up in jail. But they displaced that large amount of white people too. But now if your ass was black, you would have just disappeared. As soon as they see you walking down the street with a backpack, they find a way to arrest you. And then you disappear. But white people got family members that's going to be concerned, that has money, and wants to know, where's my child? Black people look at a distant black person as if he just went and finally did something. I ain't got to worry about his ass no more, or whatever. Or we so messed up, we could be living in a house with each other and then don't even talk to each other. All that stupid shit. And this is where we at. This is how they're able to do this stuff. Look at this. Now you go to Egypt and you find these same ruins that we know who destroyed them and tore them up. But we made big things like big type of building structures like this to educate people and perpetuate divine actions. They make these type of big structures to murder people in. And then have the urge to use our technology and just disregard what it was originally designed for. They're going to come and make structures like this to create death. When we made these structures to invite universal sustainment and deem ourselves worthy of being sustained from the up above, as you can see, coming right there. Still got the female slope there, okay? But no reciprocity in this building. There's only one way, and that's in, no out. Just the way they like it. Just the way they like it. See, what I mean by no out is they don't put nothing out. They just always take stuff in. So you have living people that come into this building, but when they come out, they're dead. So the building steals their life from them. And then a dead body comes out. And the building don't have anything to show for the life that it took away from the people. Just like they asses steal all the life force from the trees and the birds and everything. And then when the trees and the birds are all gone, just like the case right here, then you got a dilapidated, dead-ass building left there. So now you got death left where life was at. Same people again. I ain't giving you no description. But they do this shit a lot around the planet. So you should start to figure out that these motherfuckers are contagious, toxic, deadly. EPA should collect all their motherfucking asses, placard their asses, and send them back to Europe, where they got this empty building waiting on their ass. And that's just the truth. I could vomit. This is all you guys are. And don't get mad at me for pointing it out to you, because until you know your ass need to change, you won't. You think white, it's a privilege to do this shit. You overlook all this shit and think there's nothing wrong with it. That's why it keeps happening. Because ain't nobody told you how fucked up it is. You think it's okay. This is how you did it to yourselves. And look at his little bitch ass. And to this day, his nephews and everybody running around with the same thing on their mind. Look, so well dressed because we pillaged everything from everybody else. And so that gives us the advantage to sit our asses here at this table and play cards and eat sausage. And then later we're going to fondle the Pope's coming. And we got Vaseline, and we're gonna have a good old time. While we murder all these other poor people that we've told the rest of the world was derelicts and undesirables, and it was God that said they should be dead. But first we're gonna take them and make them work forever for us. Like we're gonna do the niggers. Yeah, white people are included for this bullshit too. See, it's horrible. And there's always these white men behind it that do it. I keep telling you guys that. You're not going to find no black men that ever did no shit like this. Black people are just too divine. We get it from the sunlight. The sun be saying, you know you don't want to do no shit like that. I'm watching you all the time. And even when all this is going on, when you can see the sun and you can see the light ships and everything, people still want to be mad at me. And oh, this is going to really get some haters. People really going to hate me now for showing that, yeah, he was right. We did do this to ourselves. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me show you what I'm actually mean. You know how you see niggas on the chain gang line? You see these guys right here? They all got chains, I bet you, on them. You probably can't see them right now because they all at work. They getting instructed on what the hell they going to do today. But you better believe, watch. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about so you can understand. I have entered the Camp 3, Sigalana, on a rainy and dismal day in the late autumn of 1941. As we entered through the gate, Otusha took all our belongings. Okay, that mean they robbed their ass. I have remembered, abandon all hope, you who enter here. Yeah, of course. You should have tried to die before you even make it to a concentration camp. Any real soldier know that shit. You'd be better off dead. They want us to take out their beastly urges. Yeah, everything. Homosexual. See the people? Look at the poor people. The train had stopped in the tunnel within the camp. The camp inmates later called the tunnel of death, and I waited, in which circle of inferno, a train wagon full of fear, they will throw my soul. Well, they murdered them, made them work to death. Watch when they're coming out. This is what I'm looking for right here. Okay, they're murdering them, going through their pockets, stealing everything they have. This is when they first brought them there. See? Let me explain to you guys what you're looking at. They went to these people's homes, like the police. They pulled up in these people's homes with military trucks, probably police cars, went into the house, arrested the man and lady and the daughter, whatever. I don't care if she 15, 16, 17, they wanted to have her. They did, right in the house. They just go right in there, rape her, disrespect her father, whoop him ass, bust him upside the head with sticks and everything, rape his wife too if they want to. Then after that, they go all through the house, loot whatever jewelry they want, whatever money they want, okay? Then drag these people to this place right here. After this is what they were doing to their own people. But they said, well, she's Caucasian or she's Lithuanian or whatever the hell they came up with as a way to dichotomize themselves and not see the other person as being, you know, a light of God. That's what they did so they could pull these crimes off. And this is what they did. Let me show you. These are the crimes. Now, while they sitting there, they murdered all these people and stole their wealth. That's what they did. They murdered all these people. See, working them in the mines all day. They ain't even got shoes. Look at that. Don't even have shoes. Look. So black people were not the only slaves. You're gonna have to get that out of your mind. Look at this. Soldiers were enslaving those people, just like they used soldiers to enslave us. The same thing. When they came over here and took over this land, it was not no 3 ships like they tell you in your history books. They had ships of soldiers. They came over here and started murdering and raping just like they did over there. If you notice, you saw all men. See, they always separate the men from the women. See, the women somewhere by themselves too, being worked and raped. Okay, trust me on that. Worked all day, raped all night. Until they die. This is the disrespect that these people can have for human life. They've done it over and over. Oh, and they will continue to do it forever. And that's the reason why the light ships have came here, because they are sick of this. And they are sick of the people on the earth being so damn stupid that you would sit around and literally let this type of stuff go on forever, as if there's no one smart enough on the earth to stop it.